Eric Jones caught in the middle. That's Kurt Busch down on the inside. And the lapped car of Cody Ware up on the outside. Here's Eric Jones' audio. Whoa!
Really bad vibration. I don't really know what it is.
Hold on.
And now we know.
Wait, was that a tire?
Yeah,
right rear?
Right rear. Like a right rear tire down.
So I wonder if that vibration had something to do with the right rear rotor heating up, or maybe even had it come apart.
What a break for Chase Elliott. He'll get to come around now. Eric Jones was 12th, Jamie.
Well, he was complaining that he had a vibration and thought maybe it was a loose wheel, but then he said to his crew chief just a few moments ago, remember that right rear shock issue we had at Charlotte last year? I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's happening here. He said it feels like it's about to fall apart, and that was one lap before he spun.
See the back of the car already got a lot of vibration in there.
See the tire come apart.
Tire blew out.
I mean, if they were to have a mount with that shock brake and that shock come over and rub the right rear tire, that could have caused it, or if it was in the brake pedal. But it sounds like Eric Jones seemed to think it was more of what was going on with that right rear shock.
And you know what? It sounds like he knows that they know what it is, because, you know, when he said it feels like what happened at Charlotte.
Nice job keeping it off the wall, trying to minimize the damage. And here it is in real time. You get a chance to see how quickly you have to react to that situation.
And there's almost nothing you can do when you have a right rear tire that blows out like that going in the corner. So yeah, you're right, Mike. Great job.
Welcome back to ISM Raceway in Phoenix. The Ticket Guardian 500 is under caution for Brad Keselowski, who got into the wall in turn number 1 after something broke in the right front. Watch that yellow and black car.
He feels it right there, Mike. He starts, the car wiggles around. You see it. It has the look of a flat tire.
Well, it's either a right front suspension issue. Ryan Preece, excellent job of avoiding that.
But I think Brad was right. I don't think he ever hit the wall very hard. It surely didn't look like it.
But with all those sparks, I'm with Jeff. Something in that right front broke and sent that car up toward the wall. Now, early in the race, he had been the most aggressive at diving down to the apron coming through the dogleg, and we saw a lot of sparks then. Could that have broken or at least weakened something in that car?
Well, it's very possible.
And Brad made some interesting comments this week talking about what Penske was going to be doing to really get aggressive with not just how their strategy is going to work out, but also be aggressive with some of the components on the car.
Also in the top 10, Jimmy Johnson running in 7th. He is the highest placed Chevrolet right now. Again, he only stopped at lap 66.
Well, it's similar to Ryan Newman. Obviously, Jimmy Johnson's feeling pretty good about his car, has good balance because he's able to take advantage of that pit strategy, have older tires, and be able to maintain up there in the top 10.
Yeah, I mean, he's a 7-time champ, going kind of quietly going about his business. Hanging around the top 10, got a good day ahead of him.
And he's been sick all week.
True.
Had a bad cold, got himself a lot of rest, changed up his workout regimen there, and said he'd be good to go for today. Alex Bowman in the wall, turn 2.
There's a caution nobody wanted
no
to see.
No caution yet.
Put it out.
There it is.
Go on the high side of 2.
Caution lap 148. Well, Larry, does this change anything or everything?
Well, it does, Mike. You know, my biggest question, are we going to get this race restarted before the end of stage 2? I think that's the biggest question. We're 2 to go right now. I don't see how we can get it restarted.
The answer to that would be no, because it takes a lap to gather everybody up behind the pace car. At least another lap, even if they don't open the pits, to get them double wide. So I'd say no. Let's see what happened as we watch from the nationwide camera on Alex Bowman.
Going down toward turn 1 here. Car never turns.
Yeah, and usually when the tire goes,
Hold on up there. We're in the wall, guys. We're in the wall, guys.
Which I believe that was a tire issue for Alex Bowman. It's right as you get into the corner and load up that right front tire and get on the brakes.
This will be a break for his Hendrick teammate William Byron. He's the first car 1 lap down, so free pass to Byron.
your bumper. 2x2. Staying in line with you. Looking low.
But typically, we've seen where that outside groove has been the way to go. But Jimmy Johnson went 3 wide with Ryan Newman.
Boy, he took Newman for a ride. Cost Newman a bunch of spots.
4 wide into turn number 3.
That can't
How's
work.
that going to work?
Not so
Stenhouse was way on the outside there.
Inside. 2 inside again. 1 inside. Middle of 3. Middle of 3. Middle of 3. Now I got loose there. Middle of 3. Middle of 3. Still middle. Clear low. Just 1 in.
It never looked quite this weird from over on the other side of the track.
Well, just a lot.
Crazy.
2 outside.
I don't think it's ever been quite this intense.
I don't think it has either.
2 again. Your bottom is clear. 3 wide, 2 wide.
Oh, trouble for the 34. He got piled into and he goes into the wall in turn 3. Tough break for Michael McDowell. Somebody just piled into the back of him as they were 3 and 4 wide coming down into the corner.
I see it.
Did he say something stuck?
Let's see. McDowell right of your screen. And that's his teammate, David Reagan, right behind him.
Got loose off turn 4 over there.
You can see he's trying to check up.
Turn 2, I'm sorry.
You can see he's trying to check up halfway down that back straightaway.
Yeah.
And just.
Yeah, Reagan hit him because McDowell's car just stopped accelerating.
Something weird happened off turn 2 here. You see him get loose, smacks the fence a little bit.
Slowing down right there, and David Reagan nowhere to go.
Gets just into his left rear and turns him enough to hit him in, get him in the wall.
Wonder if he felt maybe a tire or something going down.
Hard to tell here once it's all locked up. Let's take a look, see if we can see anything flying off the back of that 34 as if something broke to stop his forward motion.
Well, aerodynamically, he's not in a very good position here, so there's no downforce on the car. He gets wide, gets loose.
See right here, I don't think he actually hit the wall right there, but he got really bad loose right there.
Oh
yeah, you see a little
something
part
popped out.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's that left rear tire that went down.
David Reagan just could not get away from his teammate there. That's post impact.
Already was a little bit of damage to the 34 down that left rear.
6th caution of the day for Michael McDowell of nearby Glendale. 163 laps into the Ticket Guardian 500 in Phoenix. We've had 3 different leaders, 10 lead changes, and now 6 caution flags. 121 laps to go at ISM Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's time for our Credit One Bank ones to watch. I'll warn you right now, Darrell got to pick first. Jeff, you go.
Well, our second place runner right now, Clint Boyer, hasn't had a top 5 here at ISM Raceway since 2008. Today, he's stalking our leader, Kyle Busch. He might turn a top 5, maybe into a win.
Well, Jeff, Martin Truex Jr. has never won a Cup race at ISM Raceway. Did I mention he's not won a race since Kentucky last July? Long run car, all that comes to an end today.
Look, guys, I did get to pick first. Thank you, Mike. But look, I got to pick the 18. I mean, he ran second both races here last year. He won yesterday. He's leading now. I take the 18.
Well, Kevin Harvick, a 9-time winner here. You can never count him out. The weekend started off good car, but today's race, the handling hasn't quite been there. And just moments ago, the Ford Kevin Harvick said he had a vibration, and right now we have caution on the track.
Thanks, Jamie. Caution has come out here. Now, Kyle Busch will win. We know that. But this race is good medicine for Jimmy Johnson. He's won here 4 times. He's on a long winless streak. This will be their best performance of the season, the way things are going. So just keep an eye on that 48. Caution waving as Alex Bowman went way high up on the racetrack in turns 3 and 4, a continuation of his problems earlier.
Now the right front, I don't know what's going on there, but like a right front.
Hang on.
Again, right on entry.
Hold the brake.
into that braking zone. Sounds like as it loaded the right front tire, you heard it pop.
Surprisingly, we've seen a number of tire failures today. I don't know why. I mean, it's a safe tire. It shouldn't be given a problem, but they've had some problems today.
I don't know if they're going to get this one back out there. That looks like the right front suspension's broke.
She's wounded.
And here they come. Richard Childress Racing 50th anniversary. They have the front row. And Hemrick takes off.
Right, but the inside row, Austin Dillon did not take off.
12 to the bottom here, half back. Still you in the 10.
Blaney 3 wide already goes by Harvick.
Still 3 wide, 2 wide outside, 3 wide middle.
Watch your outside.
5 wide right there.
Clear.
That 18 car, he went by. Oh, trouble down the back straightaway.
47, Ryan Preece into the inside wall.
Caution.
Sit there.
Lap 227. Preece, the rookie from Connecticut,
Mike,
spinning down the backstretch.
How this hadn't happened more on these restarts. I've never seen them bottled up the way they are. Through the dog leg here, down that back straightaway. I mean, they are all over each other.
Now, Preece was on the lead lap. He was running 21st. We're hearing he and Brad Keselowski may have had an issue.
We saw some damage on the 2 car of Brad Keselowski. You see it right there on the left side. So they obviously made contact.
Top of your screen.
Oh, they get 3 wide. Preece looks like he came down just a little bit.
On Daniel Suarez.
Daniel Suarez, yeah. Oh, and Brad Keselowski gets into the inside wall trying to avoid him.
Yeah, Brad didn't. They didn't make any contact. The 2 and the 47.
No,
I think it was a 41 and a 47.
See Ryan Preece trying to keep it out of the outside wall. A little loose right there. Just no room.
And he spins off the bumper of Suarez car. Brad slides off the inside wall, and I believe Suarez is going to be the free pass car on this caution. It was
ironic.
Bubba Wallace on the last caution.
It's kind of ironic because Suarez was right there to the left of Ryan Preece that caused that contact.
Yep.
And Rodney Childers going to have to sell his driver that. Don't worry, those 2 tires are still going to be good.
23 lead lap cars. Here we go. Wow, 4 wide right at the front of the pack.
Oh boy.
And the brothers. Oh, look at Larson to the outside using the high line.
3, still 2 wide, still outside, still outside.
Oh, Johnson almost got turned.
He and Harvick made contact.
Caution, turn 1.
My goodness, how many positions did Kyle Larson make up on that restart?
No,
Brian
Bush
Preece
made up 3.
Brings out the 9th and the 10th caution today. This one coming out of lap 234.